Maximum characters 5,000. Remaining 454 Toomsert pause available clear text. To get started with your project, you can follow some basic steps. First, find people similar to your project and read about their experiences to get a clear idea of what to expect and what to avoid. 1. Secondly, transform your idea into a clear business plan, studying market needs and competition. 2. 3. Third, try to get help and advice from people with experience in the field, and evaluate the technical and financial needs of your project. 3. 4. Finally, be prepared to plan and work hard, and remember that success requires determination and dedication too. This website uses cookies to ensure you get the best experience on our website. Learn more. Yes, I agree. Starting from scratch, how do you turn your idea into a real project? When you decide to stop dreaming and start working, you must realize that starting your own company or project is not an easy matter. You also know that implementation requires more than just an idea and a hope. You may be nervous or even panic, and that's okay because it means you actually care about it. It takes planning, execution, some luck, and a lot of determination to achieve what you want in the entrepreneurial world. Therefore, in this article, we have compiled a step-by-step guide to help you learn how to start your project from scratch, starting with what you will need and where to find it. However, it cannot be said that this guide is comprehensive, as every project is different from the other and has special sets of challenges facing the project owner. But this guide will get you moving in the right direction. You have an idea, but first, quickly, tell us the name of a project. Any project, whatever project comes to your mind, is likely to have started first with a plan of some kind, a relatively comprehensive plan. You are setting yourself up for failure when you do not map out the details of who, what, why, and how you will start and manage it. Your project. We all make those leaps, but let's take a look before we do. If you're hesitant to create a project plan, be sure it's a good idea to write down your ideas. Overcome your fear and reluctance to create a project plan. And when you're ready, there are a lot of talented people out there who can. They help you create an ideal business plan and help you know how to start your project from scratch, whatever your project type. How to start your project from scratch. 1. Lose the competition. If you have prepared psychologically to implement your project idea and told some people around you about it, you must have become certain that the project is profitable. But apart from family and friends, how do you know you have any chance of making this crazy idea a success? Have you done research on your competitors? Who should you market to in your field? The importance of conducting some market research before you create your project cannot be overlooked. Research and study of the market is very important in establishing your company or project. And when you are ready to start doing that, some experts can provide you with assistance in conducting and analyzing the research. Get a unique logo. You have big dreams, represented by billboards, balloons, and the red carpet. So your company belongs to this type of company, but your company is not that famous yet. You should have a logo that can stand alone and stand out. A logo that says everything you want about your project in a unique, custom design that says it all about you. You can start by getting some inspiration. As for costs, you don't need a multi-million-dollar budget to get a high-quality logo. You can win the competition within budget. Make your logo stand out no matter the market, and make sure it represents the right representation of your company. Once you've done your research, get some quotes from the professionals on designing a logo for your brand. 3. What is the story of your project? Once you have a great logo design, and you don't give up, you will move on to the next stage. In addition to the logo, the company story will also ensure customer reach. What was the motivation for creating your company? Why did you create it? Creating a reliable company gives customers an idea of your mission, and it also gives them something that can attract them in addition to the product or service you offer, which leads to building trust in your company, and thus loyalty to the company. Customer engagement is more likely if the company's identity is clearly visible through icons, logos, email signature details, and product names. You can tell the company's story through video, and share the company's identity using social networks. You can view design service options and video production available in CamSat. 4. Get some help. No matter how far you go in your field, you should have someone supporting you, and ideally someone who has been where you were before. Regardless of who this person is, make sure that he or she is able to guide you in a way that keeps you away from pitfalls and directs you towards success. With a wonderful community like Hasub, there are many expert entrepreneurs within your field, and you can get more advice from them. 5. Find a digital base. After you have strengthened your company and project, it is time to move it to the virtual world via the internet. The first step to making the company present on the internet is to find a suitable and available domain. And on bestbrandover.com, although the domain may not be available, there are many ways to find the appropriate and strong domain for your company. And on CamSat website, there is a wonderful community that can do the job for you. You can use them to get at the appropriate scale for the company. 6. Create a great website. We spend most of our time on the internet, and perhaps the most important interaction that occurs with customers is through your website. Whether you have an online store or a pizza store, websites allow you to create an experience for customers with your own character through your company that can be searched and found online. Remember that not all websites are created the same, so learn how to create a website that responds to customers, has a good title, and you can find a web developer to build your website from here. 7. Make your site mobile compatible. Since 80% of internet users use smartphones to browse the internet, the importance of creating an internet-compatible website is increasing. A company's presence on the internet alone is no longer enough. Although the idea of a mobile-friendly site is a bit scary, creating a mobile app isn't that difficult, and since your potential customers are there, you should be there too. When you convert your PC site to a compatible site with mobile, you have to take the user experience, design and interface into consideration. 8. Be more social. Since you are reading this article, you must be following social networks, either through a personal account or an account for a project that you recently created. But even if you consider yourself an expert in this field, things are constantly changing in the world of social networks. There are always new ways in which you can use Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, etc. better, especially when it comes to with your project. There are companies that do amazing work in social networks, and you should check them out and then discover which social networks are best for your project and how to get the right followers. You can get help from marketing experts who specialize in social networks through the CamSat website. Please subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and activate the bell button in appreciation of our efforts.